Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon solar eclipse in Cancer, June 21st, 2020. As always, I'm going to look into my crystal and give you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This new moon solar eclipse in Cancer, June 21st, 2020, is being influenced by Saturn and the Sun conjunct the moon. Everything is possible, and it's a great time to get clear about your future plans and goals. You may also take a closer look at your behavior patterns and habits, which will inspire you to find solutions to help you move forward and beyond them towards success. You may also feel inspired and driven, but be cautious of rash and careless actions. It's wise and advised to be resigned and be careful as you adjust to limitations in regard to the changes going on in the world at large. So now I'm going to look at the first element, and this will be Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I feel like some of you Earth signs are going to feel like you're having jumbled up emotions and complicated and complex and jumbled up emotions. I feel that some of you Earth signs are going to feel like you want to break free of some situation that's binding to you. Some of you Earth signs are going to either want to see things that are brought to completion, something done and brought to completion, and some of you are going to be driven and inspired to try something you've never done before. Could be a new job, a new hobby, a new relationship, but also inspired to do something new. Some of you Earth signs are going to feel like you want to take on more. Could be more responsibility or more clients, more customers, more information, more knowledge. Some of you are going to really feel like you want to stabilize yourself, either stabilize your income, or if your life has felt bumpy or rocky, stabilize your life in some way. Some of you Earth signs are going to feel like are going to want to and feel like you want to revise some kind of contract. Maybe a contract that's already in existence or one that hasn't been finally signed yet and you're in the negotiation process. If you're an Earth sign that's had any stomach troubles, ulcers, or anything, any kind of stomach problems, I feel like it's going to go away. Like this will clear that troubles out. This new moon solar eclipse in Cancer is going to inspire some of you Earth signs to not continue to associate or be involved with people that are not really good for you anymore. So I feel like you may have some kind of awakening like, hey, this group of friends isn't really good for me, or toxic relationships. I feel like you're having some kind of an epiphany or an awakening, and you're going to say, you know what, these people aren't so good for me anymore. I need to clear them out. If you can avoid finalizing details of anything, contracts, negotiations, or anything else, it would really be good for you to wait until the end of July 2020. Now, these eclipse effects last for 6 months, but in that particular prediction, it's just applying to wait a month if you can wait to finalize a deal. And I see the end of July. Some of your signs need to be cautious of letting people have too much leeway with you or manipulate you or have too much say-so over what you're doing for your work or your personal life. Don't give your power away and don't let people manipulate you because some of that may be kicking up for some of you. So that's a caution for some of you Earth signs there. You may start to see things coming in twos, like double trouble or double blessings. Like things happening in twos for you might start to come up. Like two people from the past show up. One could be positive, one could be negative, but or job opportunities, there could be two. Possible love relationships, there could be two. Like two, the number two shows up for you in regard to this energies of this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer for you earth signs. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Some of you water signs are going to find that you're going to have more time on your hands, and maybe more time on your hands to do what you want to do, things that you enjoy. Some of you may get really agitated or inspired, like things need to happen right now. Like I want this now. I want it yesterday. Like that kind of energy comes up for some of you water signs. Some of you water signs are going to feel like finally some things are coming to a close, or you're getting some kind of closure. Could be getting closure on past situations, or there could be deals and things in the works that are now going to be coming to a close. Keep in mind these eclipse effects last for 6 months. Some of you are going to feel really inspired, like, I want to have more action in my life. I need more action. It's going to make you feel like life's been too humdrum or too boring and you want action. Some of you are going to have peace made between you and a family member over the course of the next 6 months, or it could be a friend you had a falling out with, or a lover you had a falling out with, but many of you, it's a family member, that you make peace with a family member over the next 6 months. Some of you really have a lot of blessings from this solar eclipse, where you're going to feel like the pieces of the puzzles are starting to fall into place in your life. Like things that were fractured or scattered or not making sense to you, or, divided in some way. I feel like you're going to maybe even things you wanted to have happen, like pieces are going to start coming together for you. Somebody could drop by and say hi to you over the next 6 months, and they could be bringing in some really good opportunity or giving you money for something, because I get finances and money attached to it. So it could be a boss drops by your office and says, hey, you've been doing a great job. We're giving you a raise and a promotion. Or a friend drops by or a family member drops by and they have something of value or some money. They're like, you know what? We want to help you out. We're going to give you this money or a thing of value. I'm going to warn some of you water signs, you can't see people as clearly as you think you would, as you maybe believe you're seeing them. So if you're letting any new people into your life, new love relationships, new friends, new whoever, you need to realize that there's something clouding you over the next 6 months, maybe especially at the beginning of the eclipse, like the first 2-3 months, you may not be seeing people clearly. So don't make any big decisions about people. Some of you need to be careful too, because you may be seeking out advice. Could be from a counselor, could be from some other entity, some other person, some other company, group, or situation, person. I don't feel like you're getting good advice. I feel like somebody may feel like they're giving you good advice, but they may not be giving you good advice. So be careful of, if you go to see a lawyer or a therapist or, I don't know, a counselor of some other type, or advisor, financial advisor, I don't feel like you're going to be getting the best advice. So use your intuition. And some of you water signs need to be careful because you're reading between the lines too much, or overthinking or overanalyzing situations over the course of the next 6 months. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of water. And before I move on to the water signs, I just want to say here, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me, in a video format. I have many videos that I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, and I post all the most recent links for those recent videos below this video and every video I record down below in the description box in the Show More section. And if you click on that link, it'll take you to that video series on Vimeo. Also, you can get these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have recorded. And you just read the descriptions, see what resonates with you, and then you click on the sign under that heading, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So thanks for letting me say that here in the middle of this video, because some people don't listen all the way to the end, and I want to make sure to let you know that I have many, many videos available with many psychic predictions about very specific topics that you're not going to see here on YouTube. Some of you may feel like some of you fire signs may feel like you have a rock dropped on your head from this eclipse. Like, in a sense, like either you're going to find the energy very heavy and oppressive, or you're going to have like, like kunk, something hits your head and you're like, wow, now I'm suddenly awake about something going on. So it's either an enlightenment knock on the head, or it's something may feel heavy to you. Some of you fire signs, it's high time you step out and go in a new direction. And for some of you, this could be in a new career or a new hobby or a new love relationship or some kind of new endeavor of some sort. This new moon solar eclipse in Cancer, June 21st, 2020, looks like it's inspiring you to do that. Some of you are going to receive some very valuable information that you can then pass on and give to somebody else that's going to be very helpful and useful to them. Like if you have a best friend or a child or a sibling or a boss, or like you get some valuable information, and it's not like it's not valuable to you. It is, but it's like you kind of need to pass that information along. Some of you fire signs are really getting help from above, and your spirit guides, guardian angels, the spiritual realms, whatever you believe in, the divine source, the universe, whatever, you're getting like help from above. So I feel like you're getting a lot of spiritual blessings from this solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse. If you have to go on any like fact-finding mission, whatever it is, to dig into your finances or dig into information you need to do a project or a plan or a report you need to write or some book you want to write or a test, you're going to have a lot of blessings of finding the important information you need that's going to be useful to you. I feel that this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer is going to make some of you fire signs really pragmatic and get very like, I'm very detailed, I'm very organized, I'm getting everything in order. Like maybe you're always that way, but if you're not, you're going to find over the course of the next 6 months, you're like the pinnacle of organization. I feel that some of you fire signs, if you have money owed to you for something, any debt that's owed to you, or if any financial institution or insurance company or government agency, disability or unemployment or whatever, I feel like you get money paid to you over the course of the next 6 months. It could be a personal debt. Maybe you lent somebody money and now they're going to pay you back over the course of the next 6 months. But it could be other entities or people that owe you money. I feel like you're going to get it back. I do feel that some of you are going to feel a little challenged by this energy, because I feel like it's different than your energy. Maybe because it's happening in a water sign, but I get like this energy may feel a little challenging to you. You may feel like challenged in some way, and maybe not even know how. And you may also have a lot of bouts with forgetfulness. You may find like forgetfulness is really creeping up on you over the next 6 months. And you really need to pay attention to divine intervention, because you're going to get synchronicities like feathers showing up here, everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. That's what's been happening to me. Everywhere I go, there's a feather, there's a feather, there's a feather. And that's not one of the things that normally happens to me. But you may find things like that, or repeated number patterns, or, a certain number you see over and over again on, clocks everywhere. Things like that. So pay attention to the signs, because you fire signs are getting signs from the spirit world. And it may be just to let you know you're being protected, watched over, and guided, but there could be other reasons for it. I just don't know. It's too many people to know. What are they trying to tell you? You have to figure it out. It might be a good clue or indication where the signs are showing up for you. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You may feel air signs like over the course of the next 6 months, like things are going to start happening in rapid succession. If you hear weird noises, my dog is snoring right next to me on the sofa. Some of you air signs are going to feel like you want to think outside of the box or be inspired to think outside of the box, and you may feel like, I got to get things going. So you may feel like really driven about getting certain things done in your life, no matter what it is, taking care of your home or your career or your love life, or maybe all of it. Some of you air signs are going to have to resubmit something. It could be a tax return. It could be some information that a company or business requires. It could be, if you applied for a job, it could be another resume, but I get you having to resubmit something. Could be an application for a permit or a license of some sort. Some of you may try to hold back the flow of money, of like you're giving money, or paying for things all the time, or being super generous. Maybe you're like, I can't afford to keep doing that. I need to put, like, being real, and maybe not even just being generous, like maybe looking at your bills, like, my bills are too high, my expenses are too high, and like trying to put the brakes on it or cut it down, eliminate some bills. Some of you are going to have some kind of like opportunity that sort of seems like unexpected, could come out of the blue and kind of drops in your lap. This could be coming from a job you already have, or it could be some friend says, hey, there's this great chance to make money or to meet new people here, there. And it's like, wow, that was unexpected. Okay, sure, I'll go, or sure, I'll take that gig, or whatever. Some of you get some kind of present, like a gift, like you could receive a package in the mail unexpectedly. Could be coming from a friend or a family member. I don't feel it's to do with your, like, a holiday. It could be, but it kind of seems like an unexpected present. Some of you air signs are going to start packing for a trip that you're going to take, or to move. I can't really see what it's about. I just hear the words packing, and I'm seeing you pack things, but I don't know. For some of you, it's a trip. For some of you, it's to move. Keep in mind, these effects last for up to 6 months. Some of you air signs really need to pay attention and be careful, because you're going to see some like sly behavior by some people you're interacting with or dealing with. It could be people you know, it could be new people you interact with. But, be on your guard and be on alert, because I get some like sly behavior going on around you over the next 6 months. So have your intuitive antennas up and pick up on that, because then you're going to see that would obviously be the people to not do business with, not hang out with, not get in a relationship with, etc. You don't want to, keep your distance when you pick up that sly behavior from others. Another thing you need to be cautious of or aware of, air signs, is if there's something that you really want. It could be a home, like a new home. It could be an object you want to buy. It could be something expensive. Stake your claim to it. Put a down payment on it, or do something that kind of secures it for you. Because if you wait, I feel you're going to have like buyer's remorse. So keep in mind, these energies last for up to 6 months. So it could, like, maybe you want to buy a boat, or maybe you're buying camera equipment or some kind of technology, a computer or this or that, or a home, but it could be like a special deal, or there could be something really unique about it. So you're like, yeah, that's what I really want, but it could be limited, or it could be a one only. So if you tarry, wait too long and dither over it, that opportunity could be lost. So if there's anything you need to put a down payment on in the next 6 months, I would definitely jump on it, because I feel like you may regret it. You don't want to have buyer's remorse. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And as I said in the middle of the video, I have many, many video series that I record filled with psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that are based on very specific topics using different divination tools, tarot cards, oracle cards, crystal, that I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel. And you're not going to see those predictions here on YouTube. If you would like to get any of these special videos I record, the most recent series I've recorded are always posted in the description box down below in the Show More section, and you just click on that link and it will take you to Vimeo, that video on Vimeo. Plus, if you want to just bypass that, you can go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you're going to see all the video series I've recorded. There's a description under each heading, what they are, how long the predictions go out for. You just click on the sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and it will take you directly to that video on Vimeo. Some of the most recent video series I've recorded is the June 2020 Eclipse Effects, Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on June 5th, 2020, and the solar eclipse in Cancer, which is what this video was about, June 21st, 2020. Those predictions in those videos, I did cards for the lunar eclipse, cards for the solar eclipse, and looked in the crystal, and those predictions last for 6 months. If you haven't gotten it yet, my mid-year 2020 Psychic Tarot Update, 7-card Bohemian Tarot Spread readings for each sign of the zodiac, that link is below. Many people have already gotten it, but it's just a reminder if you haven't. That's a very popular series. When I do my beginning of the year and the middle of the year, there's lots of predictions there. That was a pretty long video, 7 cards, lots of predictions and messages. So you might want to check that out. The other 2 video series I have linked below is my important angel messages for these changing times, where I use 3 different angel card decks and got very spiritual and other psychic predictions and messages as well in those videos. That link is also below. And based on client and viewer request, I did career and finance, psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, which last for 12 to 18 months. And I recorded them in May. So they go from May of 2020 until November of 2021. That link is also below this video. Many people have questions about their, career and their financial situations, especially with what has been happening in the world. So you may find that useful. I've gotten a lot of interesting and positive feedback about those videos. People are finding that helpful, so you might want to check that out. So I hope you have absolutely outstanding energy come to you and bless your life from this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer on June 21st, 2020, all the signs of the zodiac out there. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.